guys, it's Stasia. Welcome back to my channel. Based on the title, you can see that today we'll be going over my TBR, my to be read. So all of the books that I want to read, hopefully we'll read in the month of June. Throughout the month of June, I will only be doing one readathon, and that is the Studio Ghibli Readathon with tons of amazing hosts. They have a great Discord. So yeah, so that's basically the only major plan that I have. So I have that and then one reading vlog that is planned for now. So without further ado, let me just go into my Studio Ghibli Readathon. So I'm gonna be on this side now because I want to put the thing here. So basically the Studio Ghibli Readathon is I believe it's 8 movies with all of the hosts. They all chose a film from the Studio Ghibli, like all of their movies. So they each chose one, and then from that movie, they chose 3 prompts that fit into the movie. I don't know if that makes sense, but it is what it is. So they have all of these cards. All of these cards are for like the individual movies. If you just want to do your movie, you know, go on with that. But on top of that, they also have this, which is a huge board made up of all of the prompts. So that's what we're gonna do. We are going to try to black out this board, but I'm not going crazy. I'm not gonna read like 20 plus books. They said that you could double or triple whatever you wanted to, the amount of books. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some doubling, we're gonna do some tripling. We're just gonna get it going. Since a lot of these books are going to go for multiple prompts, I will have the board here, and as it fills in, the books will pop up. First off, I will be reading City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. This is actually for my Mortal Instruments first time reading series, I guess you could call. So this will be the first one, and I will actually be using this for a parental relationship in movie Ponyo. I forgot to mention, Ponyo is my main movie. So those 3 prompts, that's the one that is like my highest priority because I love Ponyo. And yeah, there are also extra challenges that go with the readathon that I'm all going to try have them all focused on the movie Ponyo as well. So there's also that. That's just a side note because I'm still going to try to black out the board. But like I said, City of Lost Souls, parental relationship in Ponyo. I actually have no idea if the parents are in this, so if they're not, I'll have to get like a backup book, but that's fine. So this is the first book, and this will only be going for that one prompt. Then I have People We Meet on Vacation. This is actually going to be for the prompt of Features the Ocean, which is also a prompt for Ponyo. I believe it features the ocean. They're going on vacation, so I would assume they're going to a beach. We'll need to find out on that. People We Meet on Vacation is also for like a group buddy read that I'm doing with all of the rep and influencers for Literary Creations by Jenny, so that's exciting. The next book I will be reading is Avatar, and I will be using this for 3 prompts. The first one is A Mystical World, and that is from the team Castle in the Sky. And then the second one is for Flight, Dreams, or Curses for the team The Wind Rises. And then the last one prompt it's going for is Fiery or Spicy Main Character, and that is from Howl's Moving Castle. The next book I'm going to read is The Perfect Wife, and I have not read from this author. I've heard great things about this author, but I have not read from them yet. And this is for a book with AI or robots. I hope it features it. I found it on a list on Goodreads that said it did, but that's just what it is. And that is from the team Castle in the Sky. The next book I will be trying to read is The Mermaid, the Witch, and the Sea, and that is for a book with pirates, also from Castle in the Sky. The next book I will be reading is The Hunger Games. This is actually a reread. I read this a while ago, but I will get into the prompts I'm reading this for, and then I'll let you guys know like why I'm rereading it. So the first prompt that this goes for is Book with a Competition, and that is from the team from Up on Poppy Hill. Then it also goes for Childhood Love from Spirited Away, and then last Unconventional Love from Howl's Moving Castle. And to go along with that, I will also be reading Catching Fire, and this was going for the prompt of At Long Last TBR from Kiki's delivery service, and Mockingjay. This has no prompts, but the reason why I'm reading all of these is because my 12 and 12 challenge, if you don't know what that is, I'll leave it in the cards and the description, but my 12 and 12 challenge is Catching Fire. So I figure if I'm reading Catching Fire for that, I might as well reread The Hunger Games, then get to Catching Fire, and then get to Mockingjay. Because I read Catching Fire when I was in like middle school or whenever it came out, and I never continued with the series, so that was the time for that. I don't know if I'm going to be doing like a vlog reading this, like I'm doing with the Mortal Instruments. But if you guys would be interested in that, let me know, and I could definitely do that vlog for you guys. So these are the next books on my TBR. Then I have Yoke, and this is going for 2 prompts. The first one is focus on mental health for the team Kiki's delivery service, and then it will also be for a book involving siblings, or like a book with sibling relationship. And this is for the team from Up on Poppy Hill. Then I will be reading Heartbones, and Heartbones is for 3 prompts. The first one is a book about loss. Based on the synopsis, I think it's about loss. Hopefully it is. But that is from Up on Poppy Hill. And then the next one is a book rec from a person you trust, and that is from the team Spirited Away. And then the last prompt is a colorful cover from The Wind Rises. The next book I will be reading is Written in the Stars. This is actually the book club pick for the Book Boyfriends book club. I'll leave them linked down below if you would like to join us in reading this. Not us, it's not my book club, but yeah, whatever. And I will be using this for a binge read from Spirited Away. Really short romance, usually read them pretty fast. The next book I am going to be reading is 1,000 Boy Kisses, and this will cover 2 prompts, both from the Totoro team. The first one is hurt/comfort trope, and then the second is illness rep. Then I will be reading When the Stars Go Dark, and this is also the second buddy read for the group of reps and influencers from Literary Creations by Jenny. And then that is going to also complete Totoro with their last prompt of a missing person. Next book on my TBR is Where It Lands. This is actually an arc. It comes out in July, so I definitely want to read this before it comes out. But I will be using this as a for the prompt of romance on the team The Wind Rises. Then, as you can see here, this is where I kind of realized that I messed up and I put Yoke in the wrong place. I actually put it 1 down. Anyways, that's fixed now. I realized that at some point while doing this, and now you can see that there's 3 more spaces. So you're like, Stasia, what are you gonna do with those 3 spaces? Well, I'll tell you. The readathon for Studio Ghibli also has a group book, and that is Howl's Moving Castle. So that is the next book I will be reading, and that will cover the last 3 prompts. The first one being pure/wholesome main character from the team Ponyo, and then it will be witches/magical elements, and that is from Kiki's delivery service. And then the last one is a flamboyant main character from Howl's Moving Castle. So that's my entire TBR for the Studio Ghibli readathon. Just wanted to point out Akatar, Heartbones, and Yoke will all be featured in a reading vlog. So that is a secret TBR that I'm going for. So if you think you can guess the theme of the reading vlog, which I'm not sure, I mean, you might, but if you think you can guess the theme, leave it down below. But yeah, so that's pretty much my entire TBR for the month, like the official TBR, the books that I definitely want to get to. And then I have 4 like hopeful reads. So the first one is Incense and Sensibility. This is a Sense and Sensibility retelling, I believe, and this is an arc. The book comes out at the ending of July, so I definitely want to read this before that comes out. And then the next book is Insurgent. I'm pretty sure this has been on my hopeful list like the last 3 months, but it's fine. I read Divergent right there, if you can see it. I read Divergent for the first time a few months ago, and I really loved it. And since then, I have not continued the series. So I'm hoping to this month with Insurgent. And I think my friend Rylan wants to buddy read it with me. So hopefully that will push me to actually get to it. Then the next book on my hopefuls is a man called Ove. I've heard it pronounced many ways, and I'm not sure how to say it. But this will be my first Frederick Bachman book. And I'm actually, this is on my hopefuls list because it was on my TBR in May and I didn't get to it. And this is actually going to be for a buddy read with my friend Ellie. So I really hope that I can get to it. The last book on my hopefuls list is Of Fire and Stars. This was also on my hopefuls or my TBR last month, but I didn't get to it. So this is kind of like a sapphic fantasy, I believe, but they're also star-crossed lovers. So that's why I really want to get to it. So that's all I know about this one. That's it. I went through them really quick because I don't really know what much of these are ever about. So if you ever want to know what they're about, you got to stay tuned for my wrap-ups. But yeah, so that's all of the books that I am hoping that I can read in the month of June. If you've read any of these, let me know down in the comments. If you'd like to see thoughts and like dedicated vlogs to the Hunger Games trilogy, let me know down below as well, and I could do that. But that's all from me. So you can like, comment, and subscribe down below if you would like. All of my socials to follow me anywhere else are in the description as always. But that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!